I'm always looking for new places to play. You know, finding space in New York is very tough. And I'd Google all this stuff. Are there any other gaming stores? Are there comic book stores that we wouldn't think of? In New York specifically, we're lucky. There are public spaces, private places. The New York City government gave tax breaks to huge corporate office buildings if they set aside their atrium for the public. And the Citigroup building is one of them. We started going there. And we talked to the guards, and the guards were like, as long as you're not gambling, and as long as you're not too loud, we don't have a problem.
Over the course of a decade, I've gone to lots of game stores around town, and there's like, I think 5 of them, like 3 of them are closed now. Gary's was right there in the center of town, basically. They let us come in here every Friday and spend no money sometimes, and then we make a lot of noise, and I haven't heard one complaint yet.
So everybody needs to roll for initiative.
Probably a good thing that they're open till 8. Wish they were open till 9. What can you do? We'll come after this game, we'll go get dinner, and we'll go play more games later or something like that. We started meeting at game stores for this Friday night D&D sort of thing back in the summer of 2008, basically just after 4th edition released. I called as many members and said, like, open invitation, you come, you make a character, we'll play. We ended up getting something like a moving pool of like 20 people or something like that.
Each of you has received a personal invitation signed by this man, Hallmark Strom.
I buy books when they come out here. They provide space. Space good. It's nice being able to support your local game store.
I didn't like the idea of 4th edition, I'll be honest, but then I think every time a new edition's come out, I'm pretty much the same way.
I'm a full-blooded 100% 4th edition convert.
I had tried D&D before, but it was under the 3.5 rules and everything, and basically just couldn't figure it out. So when the 4th edition came out, and Jonah said he was going to start a new campaign, and how they had basically reset everything to make it simpler, I was like, cool, I'll give that a shot.
So like 1, 2, 3.
Yep. And then I went back to play a 3.5 edition game, and I'm like, oh my God, this sucks.
I remember 3rd came out, and I was like, I don't want to talk about it. They're messing with my game. And then it came out, and I played it, and I was like, oh, this is awesome.
Well, the first thing...
Hey, natural 20.
Hey!
Wow.
Rolling 20s is one of the most exciting things in the game, right? And in 3.5, if you roll a 20, you have to roll again to confirm that it's a critical hit. What if you went to Vegas and rolled a 7 when you're playing craps? You're like, yes, I won! And then all of a sudden the dealer was like, wait. You have to roll another time just to confirm that's a real 7.
Odds, no. Oh, that's for Caspel.
That was my standard.
Just so many classes in the 4th edition. Right, I'm playing a bard in one game, and I'm like, keep picking up powers from that. I keep accidentally flipping to the other chapter, and like, that power's really cool. I wish you could have that one. Oh, but I'm not that class, so man, it'd be really cool if I were that class too.
So this is essentially a pit. Playing 4th edition, everybody gets to contribute equally to the combat. Down to the floor.
With 4th edition, it's so much easier to make monsters, make storylines. The Dungeon Master's Guide is much more structured.
It's a much more miniatures-focused game than some of the previous editions.
It doesn't matter how long you've been doing it. The editions change.
Usually at the end of an adventure, I would do this, and I started calling them blurbs. What I'd do is I would do my own version of it, and then I would email it out to everybody so then they could add their own notes into it. I always would give them the map afterwards so that they can figure stuff out, on their own. At that point, if people want to start emailing back and forth about what they want to do, what their next plans are, whatever, this is at least kind of a start for it.
With this group, I haven't been playing with them long. We're friends, but it's kind of like gamer friends. And we hit it off real well. We kind of have this beer and pretzels mentality.
When it's more story-based and you can meet every night with the same group of people, you sort of develop more interconnectivity. If 2 people want to find role play, it'll happen together in the game. You got to find opportunities.
Always going to want to the escapist fantasy of it.
You're watching your character evolve. It's about your character and the life of your character, and who they're going to be, and the role-playing aspect of that for me.
The social aspect is huge. It's just something fun, it's me getting to be a dork with my friends that, I've been a dork with for years.
Look at all this cool stuff you get to play with.
It's this constant fantasy of our group that we could, all of us, before a game, that we could just get together, go out for pizza, you know, get all of that out of the way, and then just show up dedicated to play.
I love interacting with my friends, and I love doing something that we all can do together.